Jorge and Izak Carlos are two brothers hailing from Olathe, Kansas. They found their passion in boxing around the ages of 8 and 10 respectively when their aunt encouraged them to go to a local boxing gym with her. Now, both these young men are professional fighters with records of 7-0 for Jorge and 1-0 for Izak. Don't let the size fool you, people. These boys pack a punch. Knocking out opponents is what they do. We are sure their journey in the boxing world has champions written all over it. And who better than two fighters right here out of Kansas City? Shout out Team Carlos for this one. This is Enterrupt KC. Enjoy this episode.
Welcome back to Enterrupt KC, the podcast dedicated to people, places, and things right here in Kansas City. I'm your man D-Rob. This is JL.
We got JL on the... We ain't never had this before, man.
Man, it's all good, man. It's all good.
We got to give Nick a hard time because we know he's going to watch this. Like, Nick,
yeah,
man,
it's all good,
hanging, man. Everybody's probably like, he got a laptop in front of him.
Nick went on an excursion, man.
He did. But it's all good, man. We're going to make this work, man.
Yeah, it's all good in hood, man.
You know, I'm so anxious, man, to talk to these young fellas today.
Yeah, man.
This is something that, we talked about early on, getting, make sure we're getting out in the community, both sides of the state line, all aspects of the city, you know what I'm saying? And we got these two brothers who are going to join us tonight, man.
Man, they rocking their scene, man. They rocking the world out there,
They rocking it, man. They rocking
literally,
it.
right?
Literally. Knockouts.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and interrupt our guest, man. What do you think?
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it. So by interrupt, we mean introduce our guests, none other than the two young stunners themselves, Jorge and Izak Carlos, man. What is up,
man.
fellas?
Welcome, man. Welcome.
How y'all doing, man?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all coming out, man. And we are, just so people knows, right behind you, we're at Leo Moreno's Boxing Club, man, out here in Overland Park, right? This Overland Park?
Yeah.
Overland Park?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know about y'all, man, because y'all used to this atmosphere. I'm sweating. Like, I'm sweating in the ring, man.
Yeah. I thought about that when we came in, man, because, there was some people training. There's people training in here, and I was lugging all this stuff up in here and putting it in, and I was like, man, it's only right, to keep it hot.
But y'all are at home, though. This is home, right? Like, not this place particularly, but just in a boxing gym, right?
Yeah. Well, it's better to work out in the heat.
Yeah, no doubt.
I said that to D-Rod earlier. We were setting up. I was like, the air ain't on. There ain't no fans on.
Yeah, for a reason.
Like, it's on purpose, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's to keep the, weight off you, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you just sweat more and you just get used to being
Well, you get loosened up, man.
Yeah,
it helps with your loosening up with the muscles and everything.
I need help with. But you two young men, man, I don't know what y'all weigh, but you probably weigh as much as my right leg. I mean, you guys are in shape, man, for real.
Yeah. I mean, we've been doing it since like 10 years old.
10,
really,
man, and crazy. So let's
talk
about that, man. You guys are two brothers, obviously, Carlos brothers, right?
Yep.
Jorge, say what's up, because so people know which one is which. Say what's up, Jorge. And then Izak.
I'm Izak.
Izak, Carlos. Let's talk about that, man. So just give us the backstory, man. You guys, where y'all from? You from here in Kansas City? Where you from?
We're from Olathe.
Olathe?
Yeah.
Okay, not Olathe, like some people say it, right?
Olathe.
No.
Nah.
Some people call it that?
Dude, I have heard people call Olathe Olathe.
Or Olathe.
I've
heard
Olathe.
I've heard Olathe before.
What?
Oh.
Olathe.
Olathe.
Yeah.
That's
like whenever we would go to the tournaments and they would like say where we're from, it'd always be Olathe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. Olathe. I'm like, come on, bro. We ain't from no Olathe. It's Olathe. But anyway, so y'all grew up in Olathe, man, and you guys went to high school out there? Your school district out there? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
What high school did you go to?
I graduated from ONW, Olathe Northwest.
Olathe Northwest.
Yeah, I went to the same school as him.
Same? Yeah. Right, cool. So you guys are pretty known there, I'm sure.
A little bit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So you guys, what happened, man? You said 10 years old. What happened? You guys was fighting too much?
Fighting each other?
Neighborhood bully? What happened, man?
Honestly, Not even. I mean, I'm really not a fighter outside the ring.
Of course.
Like I'm not.
You a lover, not a fighter?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little more of a fighter.
What got you started, man?
Isaac's like, I like to fight.
I was a little
my
more-
brother.
Yeah, he was more of a
I
fighter.
mean,
like,
you're the
outside
younger
ring.
brother too,
Yeah.
though, right? So
Yeah.
you're like, I got to defend myself, man.
Yeah.
But talk about that, man. So you the first one that jumped in?
Oh, we did at the same time.
Same time?
Yeah. but-
Okay.
Yeah.
And what'd that look like, man? Like, what y'all just found a local gym or what
It
happened?
was during the summer, and our aunt called us one day, and she started boxing, and she was like, "Hey, you guys want to come try it?" And then I still remember we were playing Toy Story 3 in his room, and then she called us and was like, "Hey, you guys want to come try boxing?" And then we went like the next day or that same night, and then Jorge fell in love with it, and I quit within like the first month. I was like, "Man, it's too hard."
Come on, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you quit? Like,
It was just too hard.
just the workouts. And
Yeah,
shit?
it was really hard.
I'm interested in your aunt, your Thea, man. She's a boxer?
She used to box. She stopped boxing after like, I don't know, how long did she do it? Like
I
a
think
few
she did it
months.
for a couple months as
Yeah.
well.
Really?
Yeah.
But she did enough to get you guys.
Yeah.
Spark that interest with you, right?
Yeah. She was in there for at least like 2 months, ain't it?
Yeah, what's her name? Let's give her a shout out, man.
Her name's Evelyn.
Evelyn?
Evelyn. Yeah.
Evelyn Carlos. Or
No, Nunez.
Nunez.
Evelyn Nunez. Shout out Evelyn, man.
Shout out, man. Shout
So
out.
I'm sure she takes all the credit for what you guys
Boy.
are doing now, right?
She talks about it sometimes.
Yeah, man. Rightfully so, man. Rightfully
Yeah, she
so.
talks about us owing her a car in the future.
Oh.
She was saying we owe her like a Lamborghini or something.
Damn,
Lamborghini
like
and a
that,
house.
yeah.
Yeah, like that, right?
Let me get a car first.
Yeah, I was like, I need one first.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, man.
Hey, by the way you guys are going, man, it should be coming pretty quick, man.
Man, should be.
hopefully.
Right.
Hopefully, praying for it.
So,
Yeah, man.
you guys are young. You get into this thing, but you eventually returned, right?
Yeah.
At what point did you return?
I quit for maybe like 2 months, but like
Yeah.
I just loved it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I love like once you do it, you just fall in love with boxing. Like you just love like just working out, sparring, and just you just get like some like a different level of like adrenaline, and you just want to keep on doing it.
That
You get like
rush.
addicted to it.
And
Yeah.
is that what you felt right away, Jorge?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I had my ups and downs. Like I quit a couple times.
Yeah.
Like in between the.
You guys took breaks. That's not quitting, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
took
like
breaks.
at the time I thought I was quitting, but honestly it was just a break. It
Break,
was just like yeah. But
And that was like more towards the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? More towards like the
yeah, like
first
beginning
year or
middle
something.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So like, when did it become for real? Like, okay, I want to for real like box. Like,
I think when we started doing like tournaments and stuff, that's when like when you're fighting like 5 days in a row, like back to back. I think that's when it was like this is what we're doing.
right.
Okay, so let me for the audience and the people out there, how old were you about when this started? All right, so the difference with you guys is
2 years.
3 years. So
two-
you started, or 2 years.
Yeah.
So you started when you we're saying 10 years ago,
Like 10, 11.
or 10, 11.
Okay.
All right, 8,
I was like 8,
7,
Yeah,
8 or
about
something.
8.
So then you started getting more serious into it. You said after about a year or so into it, you started picking it up.
Yeah.
Right.
After like a year is when I had my first fight actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they do like people tell you at that age like, hey yo man, you got some talent for real, like you should try this, or what that look like?
Honestly, I don't remember people
Or was
telling
it just
me if I
you,
was,
or is
like-
it just you telling yourselves like, hey yo man, I think I can knock these people out, you know?
I'm sure the mental, right? Like you got to get it in your head a little
Yeah,
bit more.
like it
to
was just
where-
more of me like loving the sport, really.
Yeah.
It wasn't like really people telling me that I was good at first, but
not,
I feel
not,
that,
not
man.
then, right?
yeah,
But now,
yeah, now, yeah.
it's a whole different story now.
Different story now.
man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so how like do you have family who boxes? I know you talked about your Thea, but like is this family, people into this for real? Did you grow up watching boxing? Like what that look like?
We grew up watching boxing. Like when there'd be like a fight or something, my dad would always watch it. We'd
Oh,
have
yeah.
like family gatherings just to watch a fight.
Yeah.
But like the only ones that actually did it was just me and my brother and my aunt.
Yeah.
And she did it for the few months.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there any other siblings you guys got? Any more? Just you two?
Just us.
Yeah, just us
Oh,
too.
sweet.
All right, it's an obvious question, man. Y'all brothers. I got a brother right behind me. Was y'all throwing them knuckles at each other?
I mean, we spar here and there, but
Yeah.
not like seriously.
Not no anger, right?
No, not anger. More
okay.
like just
Trying to get
helping each
better.
other.
Yeah.
Like, hey, yo, Jorge, let me borrow that chin real quick, bro. I'm trying to get better.
No, we never really fought
That's
like
what's
that.
up.
Yeah.
Well, good, man. Good. I fought probably all my brothers.
Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I had one brother, and that was my punching bag, man.
Yeah.
You know, just like, I don't know. But I will say this, man. One thing, you know, when I was preparing to talk to you both, it made me remember when I was young, my dad, so my brother is left-handed, I'm right-handed, and my dad had a set of boxing gloves, just one pair. And he's like, all right, y'all young, y'all 6, 7, 8 years old, here you get the right hand, here you get the left hand, have at it, you know, type of thing. And that's what we did, you know.
Y'all
like,
fought with one hand?
I mean, we didn't know you could use two, bro, because dad was like, Pops was like, hey, yo.
Use that dominant hand.
Who won?
man.
I mean, I'm sitting here, bro. You know, come on. I ain't gonna tell that story if my brother's gonna be on the other hand. Like, man, I knocked his ass out all the
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's what's up, man. So, you guys, how long was that? What that amateur career look like initially, man? What do you guys, you know? Jorge, let's talk to you first, man, because you first go to amateur. I'm assuming.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't even
You had
know.
your fight first.
I did.
Yeah.
I just remember being super nervous for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it here locally?
Yeah, it was here.
Here in Kansas City?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're doing that, right? All right. See if you can remember. What was that them butterflies in your stomach, man? You're new to it.
Man.
You're building yourself up. Your mentality's getting solid.
Puke
you
in
know
the
your
bathroom.
your
Yeah.
punches are good. You know what I mean? You spar, you do everything, all the training, man, all the training and everything that you're doing. Once you get up there, man, and you're in that ring, are you the type that just shuts off focus? You're so determined and right there in that moment at that time. Do you remember if it was like that with you?
I don't remember if it was like that then, but it is now.
It is now.
It is now, yeah.
Right,
And
right.
I'll even get like that like before the fight. Like I just will like
Couple
just
days.
zone in, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah,
like
man.
I don't even really talk.
Yeah.
I just kind of
Well, I'm glad we caught you before you fought, because
Yeah.
we didn't get you talking.
Yeah, man.
And what about you, Isaac, man?
I ain't gonna lie, I still get pretty nervous.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I fight, like with my pro debut, you know, it was just like my hometown crowd. I was the main event, and I was just
Right.
like, when I was walking out, I was like, man, I'm so nervous. Like, and when
But
I was,
you can't show it, right?
you know, I was like just poker face. But like once like the bell like dings, like it always goes away, but it's either like a make or break.
Right.
And so I was like, you know, I gotta lock in,
Yeah.
and I got him out of there in 27 seconds.
What is that famous Mike Tyson quote? Everybody has a plan till they get hit in the mouth or something like
Hit in the
that.
face,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
punch in the face.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, you guys clearly, I mean, getting nervous still, pro debut, man,
Yeah.
but you talked about being more laser focused, Jorge. Your opponents, your last opponents, man, like, talk about your last opponents. You know, you fought, you fought in St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
St. Louis, Jorge, and then you fought, like you said, here in Kansas
Yeah.
City, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, describe, man, that preparation for those fights, man, and those last opponents.
Honestly, it's just a lot of training, a lot of in and out of the gym. Just it's only a gym, so like, I mean, a lot of strength and conditioning.
Is it the
meal
same
prepping.
regimen over and over, no matter
Yeah.
the opponent?
Like the sparring is different for like based on your opponent.
Okay.
But yeah, just I mean, getting your diet right,
Yeah.
not
Man,
staying
how
out
hard is
late,
that?
like just all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's.
I
all
mean,
that
y'all don't
stuff
have a
is the
lot of
same.
weight to lose. What weight are y'all fighting at?
I fight at 140.
140?
Yeah.
I fought at 126.
126?
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys are about the same height?
Yeah. He's a little taller.
Yeah. I was gonna
Jorge's
say.
like, man, bro, come on. I'm big, bro. I'm a big bro, you right here.
Yeah.
So, and your last opponent, well, first of all, you knocked your opponent out?
My last one, yeah.
Yeah, you knocked your opponent out. And you, man, 27 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I stopped him
man.
with a body shot.
Man, body shot, bro. So
That was
talk
a left.
about that, man.
That was
I mean,
a left hook.
You
too,
said
bro.
all them nerves was there, and then you just
Yeah, no, like, cause like once the opponent's like coming at you, like I knew he was trying to hurt me, like he's trying to knock me out, and I was like, man, I can't let this guy knock me out.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can.
Yeah.
And then I hit him as hard as I could, and I got him out.
yeah.
What? So in preparation, like we're talking about, you guys watch tapes of them, right? I mean, you do all that,
Yeah,
your homework
yeah.
on them and
Yeah.
see what they do, see what their strengths are, where their weaknesses are. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's
yeah.
I imagine that's what you guys doing as well
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
man.
The only thing is we couldn't find my last opponent on
for
anything,
real?
so I had no idea what he fought like. I was in there.
How those matches get put together though?
Matchmakers
Yeah,
and like my manager as well.
promoters and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
They
so
do,
are they like looking out for a good fight, or are they looking for like a win?
Promoters are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think promoters are probably looking for a
Well,
better
I'm
fight
sure they're
'cause it's
probably-
like their event.
Yeah, they're trying to
So-
get matched. Like, okay, this guy's probably about as equal, right? Is
Yeah.
that kind of something?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, I mean, even for us that don't know, maybe our audience, like
Yeah.
explain. I'm sure that they're going to get somebody of equal talent,
Yeah.
equal strengths to try and see like which one's the best, and let's go at it.
Yeah. At first, it's kind of like, those like first like you're just dipping your toes and testing the waters to see like
Yeah.
how you fight.
Sure.
So those fights aren't going to be like as difficult, but yeah, once you start getting your fights rolling,
Yeah.
you start to face a little bit
Well,
harder
now,
competition.
even more so probably when you turn pro. Is
So-
it when you turn pro?
Yeah,
Even more, right?
yeah,
In which you just, I think you just turned pro
Yeah.
beginning of this year.
Yeah,
What's your
May
first-
4th. Yeah.
That was your debut, man. Congratulations,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
So what is it like? You're an amateur, and then you're like, I'm gonna go pro. Like, what's that ultimate decision? What's that ultimate thing? Like, man, I done beat everybody around me. I'm just gonna go pro now, or what happens? Like, what does that look like for you guys?
honestly, I was just tired of getting hit in the face for free,
Ah,
so I wanted to get paid.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
I feel that.
and just like to like start building my record, but
Next
and to get
level,
paid.
man. Next
yeah,
level.
get paid, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Same?
Mine was a little bit different because I qualified for the Olympic trials, and so I was trying to make the Olympics,
Oh, okay.
and then I lost that, and I was like, I don't want to wait like another like 4 years, to try to like go again, and so I was like, I'm just gonna go pro, and then that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to like go pro? Like you're not doing it for free now. You're getting paid
Yeah,
or
yeah.
sponsors, or what does that mean? Exactly?
yeah. I mean, it's just like a job now.
Yeah.
You fight without headgear, smaller gloves, more rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
It's just like getting into like
Yeah.
the business, because like pro boxing is just a business, so
Sure.
like it's like a job, like you said.
Right,
So,
right, right.
I mean, getting hit in the. You said it earlier. I don't want to get hit in the face for free anymore, man. Like,
yeah,
I imagine, man. Like people. That's one thing people probably see, right? Like I mean, man, these fights as we've seen in person and just on the screen, right? But like you see these people get hit in the mouth, get hit in the ribs, kidneys, whatever, and you're like, damn, that looks like it hurt. But
sometimes
sometimes,
it hurts. It depends who it is, honestly.
yeah.
Some people hit hard, some people just have pillow hands, but
yeah. Well, and then if your adrenaline's up, man, and if you're
Yeah.
just ready to go, you ain't gonna feel that till the next day. If it
Yeah.
if it hurts, right?
yeah,
it's
if
sore,
they hit hard. But sometimes I mean I've gone against somebody in the amateurs where I'm like, dang, this guy, like he's strong and hits hard. Like,
yeah.
it's just different.
Who?
It's-
Name them. Can you name them? You remember?
I don't remember who it was or what his name was.
Was it early on?
No, but it was a fight here. The
Okay.
guy was from Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just remember him
dude,
being,
ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember.
I just remember him being super strong.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
So there's a difference. There's a clear difference.
Yeah.
You know that walking in though, like in the
No,
preparation.
you don't know it because somebody can like look like they don't hit hard,
Yeah.
but then they can.
So it's not clear. Like if a dude that's like really in shape, or some say he may not hit hard,
yeah.
versus somebody who's just like walks in there, they're not as in great shape or
Yeah.
whatever. They hit hard as hell.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just based on like genetics too, because like there's like some like super built people that are like they look like really tough and really strong,
Real solid.
and then they hit you and you're like, dang,
Yeah,
like,
it
it's
wasn't-
nothing.
Yeah.
And there could be like some skinny dude like us, and then we hit you and you're like, dang.
I seen the videos.
Right.
You
Yeah, I know,
two, man. I don't know. Pops is, I'm gonna give Pops the credit on this one, man, because he's right here, man. Pops gave you those hands, man, because I seen the video, particularly, and we're gonna get to your knockout, but particularly the one There's a video of you. It was last year, the year before. I think the dude was a white guy. He was in red trunks, and you dinked him.
Oh, the one in Florida.
You dinked him in the head, and he bounced off the ropes, and he came back, and you just dinked him again, and he just fell.
Yeah, he just was like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Man.
first, I mean, you got some hands on you, bro.
Thank
Both
you.
of you got some hands. You ever did that punching bag competition?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I did it.
Who won? Be
I
honest.
don't think we've done it.
Jorge?
Have we done it together?
Not together, but you got a higher score.
You talking
coulda
about
lied,
you
bro.
talking about the one that they hit? It shows the pounds on it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about that machine, the one that comes down?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just did it like a couple weeks ago.
How'd you do?
I broke the record.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I don't know.
I'm sorry,
'Cause
Isaac,
all the
man.
machines
Sorry,
are-
bro. He breaking records.
He's bigger. He's
He
bigger.
didn't. He didn't do it that time.
I didn't do
But it was at the fair.
Oshani days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oshani days.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did it out there.
Yeah.
Okay. You
But-
think it's a true reflection of somebody's power?
I don't know honestly, because I feel like all the machines are different.
Because you seen that little clip going around, right? Of the
Big
dude
big
like
dudes and big dudes doing it.
Well, no, it's like when you're with a Latina and she punches the thing and it's like 800 something, and the next scene is the dude mopping the floor and cleaning the dishes. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, man. This shit makes me laugh, man.
Oh man.
Nah, but I mean, you guys clearly have power, right?
Yeah.
And you, man. So you hit this dude. Where'd you hit him exactly? Do you know?
I think his ribs.
His ribs.
Yeah.
Damn. What hurts the most? The
Liver.
ribs?
Liver.
The liver.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
That's right on like your right side.
Your right side.
Yeah. Like right here.
So are you aiming for that? You guys aiming for that when you go
Yeah.
in?
Usually, if you're aiming for a
Sometimes.
body shot, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the go-to
The
spot.
liver, the temple, the chin. Those are like the
Head
key
on,
spots.
face on,
Uppercuts,
Nose?
man. Uppercuts.
Well, nose, yeah.
nose.
Yeah. Those are a good spot too.
So like, how do you prepare? Like, what is the drill you guys do to prepare you to hit those shots on somebody? Because everybody's different sizes, right?
Yeah.
So what is that drill you guys are doing to prepare you guys for those shots?
I think a lot of it is just like, it comes more natural just because like you have to have hand-eye coordination to be able to hit something like dead on and like
Yeah.
while it's
man.
moving.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is just like practice on doing mitts, stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I mean you'd be surprised how many people like can't hit the mitt. Like
For real?
yeah, like they'll hit it not in the center. But yeah,
Are you talking
Like
about when
just
they're
holding it?
when they're doing
Yeah.
that? Pop, 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 pop.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been
man.
doing it for so long. Like it's kind of like when you
Muscle-
like spar, it's just like muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
Yeah. Like I know where I'm gonna hit someone.
So you guys got some of those videos of you? Because like what I'm thinking about is who's some boxers that are like really fast and good at it? Who are some boxers like
At what?
at hitting the mitts and these drills? You know, they do like the duck and they do the shoulder tap and they do all these things.
Canelo's pretty good.
Canelo.
Yeah.
Mayweather used to do it. Like
Yeah.
that, like
Mayweather,
where he was
yeah.
like because he
I
used to
saw
do
one
it.
of Tank too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he-
Tank's good
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That video I think is pretty old, but yeah, he can still do it. But yeah,
Mayweather.
no,
No,
the one
Tank.
of Tank, the one that's like really
Oh.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually just it recently popped back up. Did you guys see that? It
Mm-hmm.
just recently like it's going around like he just did it like yesterday. You know.
No, I haven't
I'm
seen
like
it.
he looks.
I think I
like-
saw it in a collage.
Yeah.
or so- like a little video that
He
somebody
looks young,
edited.
right? So
Yeah.
back to your amateur life, okay? What was your record? Amateur record.
I had like over 190 fights.
Wow.
and, like 25 losses, something like that.
190?
Yeah, something around that.
Damn.
Of amateur,
Yeah.
right?
I
Is
filled
that
a couple.
like common?
Yeah,
Is it really?
I mean not like really common, but I mean a lot of the like top pro boxers had a lot of fights.
Right. What about you, Isaac?
I only had about like 90, I would say.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn, you
But-
had 100 less.
Yeah, he had a lot more than me.
You're like, I don't want to get hit that much.
I think a lot of mine was because the tournaments.
Yeah.
Because if you go to a tournament, you're fighting 5 times. Like
Oh, okay. Right.
maximum of 5 times.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was fighting maybe like 4.
One thing I noticed about you, Isaac, man, is that when you were in amateur, right? Like we said, you just turned pro early this year, and one thing that I've seen about you, and correct me if I'm wrong, man, but it seemed like in your time, in your years, right, that you're an amateur, you were going like 1 fight or 2 fights a year, and then like taking a year to fight another one. Was it something like that in your amateur?
When I was a little bit younger,
yeah.
I'd probably have like maybe like 5 fights, 10 fights, maybe a year, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But last year, I got like
11. Was it 11 or more?
I think it was like 11 or 12.
Yeah, man, in 1 year.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive,
a lot.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, and
that's a fight a month almost.
Yeah. So I was wondering with that, when you, is that something that you do, like when you want to rev it up, when you want to start giving your full throttle to turn to pro, do you up your matches, your bouts more with that?
Well, that was only because I was winning a lot in tournaments. So I remember I had like a little match bout in February, and then I went to a tournament, and then I won 4 fights in a row. And that's when I qualified for the trials. And then I went to another tournament, and that was Golden Gloves. And then I won. That one had 5 fights in a row. And then it was just like, I don't know, it was just like a lot of fights, pretty much, just like back to back to back. And then like it wasn't really planned for me to have that many fights. It was just I just kept winning.
Just kept going at it, right? Yeah, man.
So
turn up, man.
you when you're an amateur, man, is there like, outside of obviously competition and fighting and repetition, right? Is there like something your trainers, that people are looking for, or even you are looking for before you say, okay, I'm ready to go pro now, or anything? Anybody ever say, hey man, you're ready to be pro, man? Like you're too good down here, or anything like that?
Honestly, no. 'Cause like, to be honest, anybody could go pro.
Really?
Like, yeah. You just need a license and you need to do blood work.
Okay.
So I imagine there's probably a lot of fighters that are trying to already cross over to that level. Is there?
Like from where?
To become pro.
Yeah, I know a couple people that I came up with like in the amateurs. Like we were like always kind of like around the same weight class.
Yeah.
They went pro.
Okay.
A lot of them went pro.
Some homies of yours?
Not really homies, but like, I saw them a lot because they were like either in my bracket.
Maybe you might have to fight one of your friends or something.
Yeah,
man.
nah.
What was the highest you guys were ranked as an amateur?
I think 1 at 1 point, 1 or 2.
Okay. In the nation?
Yeah.
Wow.
Last year, I was ranked 9th in the nation and then 2nd in the nation.
Wow. Yeah. And so, like, man, what does that feel like, man? I mean, y'all grew up in Olathe, man. Olathe. Kansas,
Olathe.
man. Olathe. Like, man, what does that feel? I mean, all them years, right, putting in work, getting hit in the mouth for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, how'd that feel as an amateur?
I mean, it's pretty fulfilling. I mean, all the hard work finally pays off.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And everyone else in your bracket gets to see you like, oh, like I'm one of the better ones.
Yeah. I mean, you at some point, man, if you're an amateur ranked, I would even say like in the top 10 nationally.
Yeah.
You walk in the gym or you walk in the arena and people like notice you, like, oh man, that's Isaac, that's Jorge, man. Don't fuck with them. You know what I mean? Is that? Did you ever feel that way? Like people recognize you more?
And the amateurs, no. More so now. Yeah. I feel
more so now.
Yeah.
Just because you're pro?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Same.
And same thing for you.
Yeah, because like people to see like you like knock people out, they're like,
Yeah, and there's not a lot of like knockouts in the amateurs.
So you're 7-0.
7-0, yeah.
Right? 7-0, man.
Yeah.
And you're 1-0.
1-0.
But again, you just got into it.
Yeah.
All right. And I also heard, Jorge, or read, that you also trained with Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah, I was in one of his training camps.
One of his camps, man.
Yeah.
Man, talk about
he's
that,
a dope,
bro.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, he's
a legend, man.
Yeah.
Icon, man. Talk about that, bro.
Honestly, it was crazy because, I mean, like, whenever I first got there, I was like, this guy's actually real. Like, I mean, it was so...
He's littler than you, right?
Yeah, he's like 5'4" 5, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, I just couldn't believe it.
Was you
like, he was just right in
starstruck?
front of me. Yeah, kind of. But I didn't want to like just be that fan. But yeah,
How'd that happen, bro?
he's a real hard worker though. I know somebody, one of my friends that I went to high school with.
Okay.
He actually boxes too, Eric Priest. He helped me get in contact with some people over there, and he just kind of like brought me along.
Hell yeah. So you were saying Manny Pacquiao's a hard worker? He gets after
yeah.
still? I mean, what is he, 40 now?
I think he's a little bit older.
He's like 45.
Yeah,
45?
45, 44.
So he was still getting after it in his 40s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Is he coming back for a fight?
I don't know.
I thought I saw he was.
He probably was training
He
like
said
one,
he wanted
right?
to fight like Mario Byers or something crazy.
I don't know, but he's
I
still
think
training.
they're all trying to make a comeback somehow, man. You know,
Man.
there's a lot of people trying to make a comeback. What do you guys think about that Tyson deal, man?
He's too old. I don't know.
And with Jake,
It's for money.
you think Jake? Oh yeah, it's a
Oh,
big
yeah.
paycheck, man.
Yeah,
Is Jake a real fighter?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think he's put in the work.
He's
Well,
decent.
Yeah,
He's not
I-
bad.
I think he's putting in the
decent.
work too.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that, man.
I think it'd be different if like his brother was to be like, I'm a boxer.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably not his brother.
Yeah,
Jake,
not his
I think
brother,
Jake. I think Jake's pretty solid, man.
yeah, he's definitely gotten a little bit better.
But
Yeah.
but I'm curious though, man, because y'all, I mean, just you spent so many years as an amateur getting hit for free, right? And you did put in all this work. Your family's taking you everywhere, right? Doing all this stuff for one day you guys would be pro boxers. But then these YouTube sensation brothers decide to start boxing out of nowhere, and really like non-boxers, you know,
Yeah.
initially, right?
Yeah.
And they're making millions of dollars. Like, man, how's that feel?
I mean,
That's got to at least. I mean, you guys are for real professional fighters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I mean,
Yeah.
props to him.
Props
I mean,
to him.
Yeah.
He's done his hard work. I mean, he
Well,
got
there's
famous. I mean, he's just being smart with it.
Yeah, he is. They are.
well, there's other brothers, man. There's been a handful of other brothers that fought. Like, of course, the Benavidez brothers, right? I
Yeah.
mean, there's them too. But well, even in MMA, we got the Diaz brothers, right?
Yeah.
Nate and Nick Diaz. You guys follow up on that too? You guys
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's pretty cool. That's kind of something to think about. Also, I mean, you two are brothers. There's them other brothers, and these other. I mean, brothers are everywhere doing the damn thing, man.
Yeah.
You know, so that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. That's
Did
pretty-
did Pacquiao give you any lessons? Like, did you learn anything while hanging out with them?
No, I mean, he was more of like he wouldn't really talk,
Yeah.
but yeah, you could just tell he's a hard worker. I mean, like the miles that we would do on I don't know if they're mountains, but like hills,
The hills,
area in
yeah.
California, we did like 7 or 8 miles one day. And it was crazy. And the people that come to like support him and like just watch him from the sidelines is crazy
Right,
too.
Right.
Like whenever we get to the end, like it's just a street, and it's just like filled with people, just like
Wow.
all there for him.
Yeah.
So people knew he was there.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That's what's up, man. So Jorge, one of the things I read about you too is that you were 6-time national champion or 6 national championships. Or
Yeah.
Describe that. What does that mean exactly? Different
just-
weight classes or
No, just because there's a bunch of different national tournaments.
Okay.
That like bring in everybody from the U.S.
yeah.
and that was just me winning those.
Okay. And Isaac, what about you, man? You win some national champion?
The closest I ever got was second.
Second?
Yeah.
Okay. And you tried to go for the Olympics though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And how close did you get for that?
That one, not gonna lie, I lost the very first day, but I was like, dang, like, I low-key thought I could have won just because, like, the other guy, he really wasn't hitting me.
Yeah.
But to, like, qualify, I was the 4th one out of 10 people to qualify. Yeah.
Man, that's good though, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, it's Olympics, so people are halfway decent, right?
Yeah, everyone there was good.
Yeah.
Everyone at the national, like everyone or most people that go to like nationals are pretty up there, and like the skill. Like the skill is pretty even.
Is Golden Gloves the highest competition level?
No.
What
Golden Gloves is just that's a tournament like everybody knows about. That's a pretty
Yeah.
famous tournament.
Yeah.
because it's been around for a
for
long time.
Yeah. So like, what are the other ones that people really don't know about?
There's just
Qualifiers.
Yeah, like qualifiers, Western qualifier, Eastern qualifier.
Silver Gloves, Junior Olympics.
And there's like I think it's called USA National Tournament.
USA National.
Yeah.
And you fought in many of those?
Yeah, I fought on all of them.
On all of them?
Yeah.
And won?
Not all of them, but yeah.
Where was the better competition in those? Is there always good
Is that
people
hard?
in all of them?
Is it? Yeah, it's pretty hard to determine that.
I want to say in the qualifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think that's like when everybody's eager to like, because you have to qualify for the USA National Tournament at the end of the year,
Yeah.
and that's what those qualifiers are for.
Yeah.
Right.
So everybody's just like eager to get their chance at a spot, and the best competition is there.
You represented Jorge, didn't you? represented Mexico, right? Mexico.
Yeah, I went there and fought a couple
what
times.
year?
2019.
2019, 2020?
I think it was 2019.
In the Olympic Games?
Yeah.
Or, for real?
Yeah.
Man, that had to be a proud moment, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I didn't represent. I was like fighting for the spot on the team.
but still, like, proud. Man, you're in
Oh, yeah.
Mexico, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you're Mexican, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that's. I mean, listen. If Mexico calls us and says, "Look, man, we saw your podcast. We want you to come down to Mexico and do it," bro, I'd feel so proud. You look at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Honestly, at the national tournament though, they didn't really like me there.
Really?
Yeah. They thought I was like some person there to take their spot or something.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know.
You might have been a foot taller than everybody there, though. Probably. I mean,
Maybe.
bro. When I see my
Couple
family in
people.
Mexico, bro, like I'm a foot taller than all of them. You know.
Yeah.
You know, we just did an episode, man, with Helen Ortiz, man, and she's a bodybuilder.
Mm-hmm.
This woman, man, and she's from Guatemala, and she'd been up here damn near all her life, you know, and she started bodybuilding. She won gold medals and did all that. Well, her country, Guatemala, asked her to go back and represent for them,
Yeah.
which was, you know, she was like, I felt like a celebrity going back in there because
Yeah.
she spent all her life up here. You know,
Yeah.
she left there to make her life better.
She came up
Yeah.
here when she was 17.
Yeah, man.
And she was in her 40s, I'm assuming, when they
Yeah.
called her to come back.
Yeah,
you know?
bodybuilder, man. She's
Crazy.
solid, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So, man, one thing I'd like for you guys both to do, and we'll start with you, Isaac. Describe your style.
Ooh.
I adapt to almost like every person that I fight. So like if someone's like trying to box me, then I'll put a little more pressure. But since I'm a lot taller than everyone, I usually use my range.
Yeah.
But if someone's a lot shorter than me, I'll just move around them.
Well, hang on. You getting too technical. Your range, you know,
Your
you
reach.
box them. Like, those are technical words, bro. So okay, you said if they're trying to box me. So
Yeah.
what does that mean exactly?
I hit them and I don't get hit back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Kinda like that.
then you said you use your range.
Yeah.
Is that like because you got a long
Yeah,
jab,
I have long arms.
long arms?
Yeah.
So you're just trying to keep them
Yeah.
at bay.
Yeah. I'll keep my bay.
Okay. And then if they get too close, you just rock them, right?
Yeah. I always hit them on the move.
Hit them and move. Okay.
What
And
do you-
then are you guys both right-handed or southpaw? Which
I'm right-handed, but I can switch.
you can switch? You switch
Yeah.
fighter?
You know what I'm saying?
Same?
Yeah,
Wow.
man, that's dope.
Is that something trained or inherited or where'd that come
Train that.
from? Where'd that come from?
Practice.
Yeah, just practice.
Practice?
Yeah, because honestly, at first I suck. Like, I mean, like, have you ever tried throwing like a football or something with your
Bro,
these?
you don't want to
man.
see me do
I
nothing
know it's
left-handed, bro.
yeah, I know. I tried throwing a football like the other day with my left hand and I couldn't.
Yeah.
I like forgot how to throw.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm right-handed, but I play pool left-handed.
Really?
Yeah, man, I'm badass on
Yeah.
the pool table, man.
Yeah.
All right, describe your style, man.
Yeah.
I'm more of a counter puncher. I'm not.
So you
one
wait to get hit and then you hit back?
Yeah, or like
Them swinging.
yeah, like I won't stay in the pocket as long. I'll try to stay out of the pocket.
What's the pocket?
Like like just right in front of the opponent.
Right in
to
front
where,
of him?
Yeah, to where he can hit you.
Okay.
So you're more
Yeah.
dodging and ducking and weaving, or side to side, going around them.
Yeah, and then I'm not really a slugger, really. I mean, I
know,
can.
man.
Can't tell, bro.
man.
You knocked out all your opponents.
Man, I
with
don't know.
professional
Should
I
fighters.
mean,
I don't know
I
if we
think
should
I
be
can,
giving up.
but-
I don't know if we should be giving up his inside tricks, man.
I mean-
no, that's fine. I mean, I can
okay.
if I needed to, but
Right.
He
That's
just
not
said he
really
could
my-
switch. He's
yeah.
like, I'll switch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I switch it up on that.
Yeah, I can slug a little bit, but it's definitely harder when the other person's shorter than me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because are they more quicker?
No, just because their arms are shorter, and like if they're
get a
if
good
they're
solid
closer to
hit,
me,
right?
If they're closer to me, my arms will just kind of like
Go around them.
yeah, like I have to like cut them short a little bit to like get them to.
Well, some of the most powerful punches are even the short ones too, though, right?
Yeah.
Like a short hook. You know,
Yeah.
some of those are pretty
Yeah.
deadly. And I think it's you, Isaac. I think the videos I seen of you, man, your left hook. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what dropped old boy in his last fight.
Yeah, my hook's pretty strong.
Yeah, man. That left
Is that your
hook.
go-to?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you setting them up the whole fight from beginning to end for the left hook?
No, not really. It's more or less just like me just waiting to counter, and then if I hit you with it, you're done.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
When you hit that dude in the liver, he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you. And the counter puncher. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
I just countered off of his punch, but he tried to hit me with the overhand right,
yeah.
and then I just got underneath him.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
and was that dude? How many fights did he have under his belt?
He was an MMA guy, but he only had one.
One. Okay.
Yeah, but no one ever knocked him out before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there much trash talking? People be trying to trash talk, and you know how you always see it.
Man,
Like Davis, and they're on their way in, like they're going crazy at each other.
Either one of y'all
whatever.
trash talkers?
Honestly, no.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Jorge's now. He said he don't like to say nothing. But
Yeah.
you trash.
I mean,
talk
I've seen
guys?
it before, but
I'm a little more. If someone says something, I'll say something back.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, man. Of course.
I mean, you could back it up. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no
all
doubt.
Good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So is there a fighter, past or present, that you guys kind of, I don't want like kind of model, take things off of them that you're like, man, I want to use that, as I fight. Is there a fighter, past or present, that you guys kind of model yourself after?
I really liked Regan Dow.
Bringing down.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know who that is?
I think so.
He fought Loma.
Yeah. And
And
what
then
do
he
you
quit.
what do you fight? Yeah. What are you taking off of him?
Just his movement, his footwork and head movement was just so good.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like when I wanted whenever I was watching him a couple years ago, that's kind of like when I started working more on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What talk about the footwork, man? Because I always hear when I watch fights, you always hear, and I think I know what it means, but you hear oh man, cut off the ring. They need to cut off the ring.
Yeah.
Things like that. Like describe what does that mean exactly for people?
So cutting off the ring is basically whenever you're trying to go to an opponent and he's kind of moving around the ring trying to get away from you.
Right.
It's just moving in the direction he's going to go in before he does. So cutting him off and not letting him go
Not letting
any
him go.
further.
Run away
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, man.
Got you. What about you, Isaac, man?
I would honestly more watch my brother.
You watch him?
Yeah.
That's a big compliment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
'Cause I
That's
mean,
great.
we grew up together doing it, so I was watching him.
You watch him
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, it's working.
Yeah.
It's working, bro.
And what are you taking off your bro?
The hook.
The hook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some
your
some of
hook's-
our
your
movements a
hook's
little
solid.
bit. It's kind of similar.
The same left, same
Yeah.
left hook.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Man.
I like the left hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Wow. Why is the left hook more surprising than just like a right straight or right hook or
Yeah, because sometimes the hook you can't see. I mean, it's just like an uppercut.
right?
Sometimes you just can't see it.
Yeah.
And that's the punch that usually knocks somebody out.
Okay.
What's your
punch you can't
uppercut?
see.
What's your uppercut game like? Pretty solid too.
Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah. What do you think makes a great boxer, man?
Dedication,
Dedication.
persistence,
Yeah.
and just the love for the sport.
Right. I mean, and then it goes with aggression. You know, sometimes you got to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Right. Your speed, power. You know, I mean, all that kind of plays in play. I mean, discipline for sure, man, 100%. You know, and I'm sure you guys are both, excelled in all those. I mean, you know when you got to be aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, your footwork, man, you got to be on point with it all that puzzle put together, man.
Yeah. I was going to say grit, but I think that's like...
Same.
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, man.
You know, there's a fighter that sticks out in my head who I thought had talent, and I was an early fan of his, especially when he became pro, but he didn't have dedication or perseverance, and his name's Adrian Broner. Right?
Yeah.
Man, that dude was talented, man. He was surrounded by some solid fighters too.
Yeah.
And he just lost it. He got caught up in the glory or something. I don't know what.
Wasn't Maidana the first one to beat him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madonna beat him. And didn't he fight Pacquiao?
Yeah. He did.
Pacquiao, yeah. But man,
he just fought.
Like, and then he just fought and he got knocked out.
Yeah. He just lost.
He took a hard shot too.
Yeah.
He lost his tooth.
No way.
Yeah.
Man. But I'm saying, man, like 10 years ago, that dude.
Yeah, he was cold.
Yeah,
he had some super talent, man. He just couldn't stick with it, man.
Yeah.
All right. So who is your hardest fight to date?
Oh, there's been a couple.
You remember them? You may not remember their names, but maybe where you fought.
They were all honestly in the amateurs, like during the tournaments. What is that one guy's name? The guy I fought at the Eastern qualifier.
I don't know his name. It was a Mexican dude, isn't it?
No.
Pops, you remember Pops? Eastern qualifier? The guy he fought?
Yeah.
I
I forgot his name.
It wasn't. Which one was it?
That's okay.
Vershawn Lee.
Vershawn Lee.
Yeah.
Vershawn Lee?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was the one that like kind of surprised me the most too, because I had never heard anything about him or anything, or I'd never even seen him like at a tournament before.
Right.
And by this time, I had already been boxing for like 10 years or 10 years.
Okay.
And I had never seen him, and he comes and beats me, and I was just like, dang. But yeah, he.
What was so good about him? Like
he kept his distance pretty well.
Yeah.
Like he's a little bit shorter than me, I think. But he just uses his distance really well.
Was it a situation where you would say, I didn't lose that fight, he beat me? You know what I mean? The difference, like he actually beat me in that fight. I didn't beat myself, basically.
No, I still think I beat myself because I should have been more prepared for that.
Yeah.
Because I just think I just wasn't.
Well, it's hard to prepare for something you never seen before, right?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
But I imagine that's probably a lot of the amateurs, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah, he was just a better man that night.
Yeah. What about you, Isaac?
I'll say I have two. My first one would probably be Jamal Harvey. And that was the guy that's going to the Olympics representing USA.
This coming Olympics?
Yeah, it's coming Olympics.
So you fought him?
Yeah, he beat me by a split.
I saw that. I saw the video of that.
Yeah.
Split decision.
And then my second one, the one that I won, was probably be last year when I went up a weight class for Golden Gloves. And I fought this jacked Puerto Rican guy. His name was Justin from New Jersey.
Yeah.
And this guy was tough.
Yeah.
But I ended up beating him. But no, he was about the same height as me, just like big and strong.
Monster, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, dang, this guy's big. But I was just a little bit faster that night, and I beat him.
It helps having a little bit of a bigger brother, right?
Yeah, no, he was about his size.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a big dude.
Yeah. Is there ever a time where you're watching your younger brother fight and you're like, man, I want to fight this dude? Or vice versa?
We fought some of the same people before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Same outcome?
Oh,
Yeah.
like fight the same person?
Yeah.
Oh. Not for me, really.
No?
I mean, maybe somebody that, like, beats him or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to...
Yeah, let me get you.
Yeah.
Let me
Hey,
get you.
put him on my next bout. We'll take that.
You know, I talked about the other brothers before, that fight, and I remember seeing, I don't know if you guys seen it or not, where Nick Diaz is being asked if he's ever been bullied, and he's like, "What?" And he's like, "No, man." And there's like, you know, hey, you never went through any type of bullying in school. It's like, man, I got an older brother. He's like, you know, nobody gonna. I mean, Nate, right? I mean, Nick's talking about Nate. He's like, man, and everybody knows Nate's a beast, man.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
He's gonna fight again too.
Is he really?
Yeah, Nate Diaz is fighting again.
Against who?
Another older fighter.
Man.
Like a boxing match?
No, like a MMA.
Oh, MMA?
Yeah.
Connor was supposed to fight.
Yeah, it's not Connor. I know he's fighting somebody, but Nate's coming back.
Wait, isn't it Jorge Masvidal?
That's who it is.
Yeah.
That's
I've
who it
seen
is.
something about that.
Yeah, that's good. That might be a good fight, man. Are y'all? What do you think of MMA? You appreciate MMA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
I like
MMA.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch it. Whenever like a big fight comes on, I'll watch it.
Who's your favorite MMA?
Sugar Son.
Sugar Son?
Yeah.
Probably Brandon Moreno.
Okay. Yeah,
I like him.
man.
He's good.
Those are some good fighters, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Man, that's a whole different type of sport.
Yeah, I know. I felt one of them leg kicks from like one of my friends that used to do MMA.
Huh.
And I had never like felt one before. And he like kicked me right in my thigh, and it was just like a light tap, like really light, and it hurt so bad. And he didn't even go like full force or anything.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
He kicked you like in your thigh?
Yeah.
Oh.
But like he put no like effort into it. He just like let the weight of his foot kind of
Just
like
kinda tap
do it.
you.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he just tapped me, and it still hurt.
For how long?
Probably it was
Couple
probably
days?
like no, not a couple days, but like, I mean, have you ever been like dead leg? Or somebody knees you?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Would you ever consider doing an MMA fight?
Nope. I'm never gonna get kicked.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't wrestle or anything.
Yeah.
I'd have to learn all that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like that's all the other technical stuff you gotta
Yeah.
learn. Let's talk about your next fight. Speaking of fights, man. So, if you guys can, when are you guys fighting? Isaac, when are you fighting next?
I'm fighting August 10th at the Howard's Casino at the Voodoo Lounge.
Voodoo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Voodoo
Voodoo.
Lounge. And who's your opponent?
It's a guy from Oklahoma. He's also never been knocked out either.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna see another night.
Yeah. Do you know how many fights are on that card?
I think we're gonna have around like 8 or 9.
8 or 9, and that's August 10th.
August 10th. Yeah.
At the Voodoo Lounge, Harris Casino, man.
Man.
All right. Hey, anybody in our audience, man,
Man, go
interested
check him out,
in
hometown
Isaac
kid.
and Jorge, man, yours is coming up here,
Yeah, mine's July 20th in Nashville.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Nashville.
And who you
July
fighting?
20th?
They're still in the process of lining somebody up.
July
For the,
20th.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
you're not sure yet?
No, not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
July 20th, we gonna be in Nashville.
I think we're going to be in Nashville, man.
We probably
Yeah.
won't be there for the
And then I
fight.
could potentially fight on that same card too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that fast a turnaround?
Yeah.
Man,
That's,
that would be dope, actually.
Yeah.
That will be.
It's if I get an opponent though, so we'll see.
We gonna find somebody.
Yeah.
We can find somebody, man.
Find someone on the
there's,
street.
there's somebody here locally that wants to do a pro fight. I'm
We
sure.
can find Red Ray down the street.
You know, I don't know. They might see your videos and be like, "No, fuck that. I ain't fighting. I'm not fighting Jorge."
They might want more money.
Huh? They probably do.
Yeah.
So, you know your opponent though, right?
Yeah.
So, he's never been knocked out. You said. How
Yeah.
many fights has he had?
He's gonna have 19 by
Oh,
then.
okay.
Yeah.
So he's a little seasoned.
Yeah.
A little seasoned. Okay.
He's 19 pro.
No, he has 19 pro fights. Yeah.
19 pro fights.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to prepare for that individual? Like I know you guys are getting ready to go to camp, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe you're in camp
I'm planning on going
Yeah.
to Vegas next week actually
next week.
for 3 weeks to start.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
You're
getting
gonna go to
sparring
camp
over there.
prepare, yeah.
Yeah.
So what is he? A southpaw, right? What is he?
I'm pretty sure he's Orthodox.
Orthodox.
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't started looking him up yet.
Yeah. I mean that's
Yeah.
cool. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm just asking because I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna be like, who's he fighting? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't know who you're fighting. So
No, not yet.
You just gonna knock somebody out. You be like, man, just pick somebody. We're gonna get this over with.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this over with.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. What do you guys feel like when you're preparing for the fight at camp? What is the most useful training regimen that you guys are doing to prepare for any fight? Is it time sparring? Is it, you know, the bag, working on technical things? What would you say it is? You guys
Building
may have
your cardio.
Yeah, what is it?
I think it's a balance of everything, honestly, because too much of something can be bad. So just finding a balance and finding what works for you is best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably say the same thing. Like balance, eating good, going to sleep early, like not going out partying, drinking, not doing any of that.
Yeah.
Just staying like solely like dedicated just to your fight for like 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, and you'll have a good outcome.
Who's with you guys at camp? Is it just you and like immediate family or friend, or like what does that look like?
Just my family.
Yeah.
My dad coaching. Yeah.
Okay. And so your dad is your coach, your manager? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's my coach.
Yeah.
Or our coach.
Is there ever times where you're like, Dad, come on, I hear you. Stop yelling at me.
I think man, like that.
There's a couple times he's gotten mad, but
Couple.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, your dad's holding back. No.
He gets mad, but I mean, with the type of person I am, I'm not really somebody that like I'm not an angry person, so like I don't really argue back or anything.
Yeah. I mean, you know, number one, he's your dad, right?
Yeah.
But number two, he's your coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I'm sure everything he gets mad about or whatever, it's out of he knows what you're capable of, you know, and it's more of a pressure. I'm assuming, right? I mean, just being a dad myself, you know, I get mad at my kids just because I know they could do better, and I know that they got it in them to do everything else.
Just
Just listen
You
and
ever
do
hear
what
that?
I say.
Oh, all the time.
All the
Yeah.
time.
That's what he gets mad at me for not
Just
listening.
listen to me.
Yeah, man.
That's, man, you guys will understand one day. I promise you. You'll be like, damn it, these kids don't
Be
listen.
like, Dad was right.
There was a fighter, man, a couple decades ago maybe, and I think he was a Mexican fighter. I should have looked this up before we met with you guys, but one thing he did in his own camp is he would drink his own piss.
That's Marquez.
That's Marquez. Manuel Marquez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never doing that.
I'm never doing that.
What?
I'll train hard. I'll train hard. I
that.
ain't doing that.
I remember hearing
You know
that.
why he would do it though, right?
No.
Because he said that the nutrients, he just wanted to keep his known nutrients back in his body. That's what he said. I'm not a doctor.
He's
bro.
one of
I don't know. I've heard that like
like
that's the nutrients that your body doesn't want.
Right.
So that like that's why
getting rid
you're
of
Yeah, your kidney cleaned
you're
it all
getting rid
out.
of it.
Like it's like, hey,
and
get rid
he's
of
just
this
like
stuff.
putting it back in his body. But I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor, so I don't.
So that would be the break, right? If Dad came up to you and was like, "Hey, yo, mijo, got a new thing we're gonna do."
No, he would.
Nah, Dad, we ain't doing that.
Never.
Nah, Dad.
I couldn't do that.
But hey, Marquez was a hell of a fighter, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Man, that dude was a hell of a fighter,
He's
man.
drinking his own piss, man.
Hell of a fighter,
He had to drink his own pee to knock out Pacquiao.
man. And he knocked
did.
Pacquiao
He did.
out for real, like laid him out. Knockout next fight.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like to look for it anymore because
Isaac's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I learned not to like really look for it. That it'll just come along, maybe.
Yeah.
But because I mean, if you get somebody that can take punches like crazy, you can throw a brick at them and they won't get knocked out.
Is there a fighter that you would say you fought and you were like, damn, this dude can take a punch?
Oh, your second fight?
Yeah, probably my second fight. I hit him a couple times and I was like, but the thing is like he was wobbling, but like I couldn't like finish it for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, he could take a punch.
I mean, was it like later on in the fight or early in the fight?
It was early.
Early?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel
wobbling
like
the
he
whole
was
time.
wobbling
Yeah, he
the
was
whole
wobbling the whole
because it
time.
ended in the third round.
He
but-
came in kind of wobbling.
Yeah, I felt like he was wobbling the whole 3 rounds. Honestly,
Damn.
yeah,
Probably was. Man.
he was like just on wobbly legs, just stumbling everywhere.
Yeah. And I know, Isaac, you've only fought one guy professionally,
Yeah.
but is there a fighter where you would say, man, I hit this dude a lot and he didn't do shit to him?
Probably just like some of the people that I've sparred. Like when I've actually sparred in Mexico before,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some guys over there that would just take a punch. I'm like,
Man.
dang.
So you know Dana White has an infamous video out right now where he says, if somebody tells you, man, you fight like a Mexican, like that's a huge compliment,
Yeah.
right? Like he was on a podcast talking about
Really?
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, check it out, man. Like he matter of fact, I put it right here in my notes. Like Dana White said, you fight like a Mexican. Like, I mean, there's a reason for the reputation, right? You know what I'm saying? There's a reason. To your point, right?
Just
You went down
punch.
there.
Yeah, it's like a punch, and they're throwing bricks back. It's like, man.
Yeah.
It's just hard sparring.
Hard.
Yeah.
And usually they're not even like built or cut or anything.
They just got
But like you could just tell they're like it's
They have,
that,
like, no abs.
that yeah,
It's
no
like,
abs,
it's like an
nothing.
ad bod.
And they're just super strong.
Yeah.
And you're like, where did this come from? Like you
The
look at 'em
rancho.
and it's like,
The rancho,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
I know.
From the ranch, bro.
Yeah.
Like they down there messing. It's a whole different way of life, man.
Oh yeah,
Whole different way of training.
yeah.
It's a whole different.
I
you
met
know.
some farmer not too long ago, and I shook his hand and I could tell. I was like, this dude's a farmer.
Yeah.
He ended up being a farmer.
He was.
Yeah.
Hauling those hay bales and all
Yeah.
that.
I mean, you got big hands, right? So was his hands
Decent.
like over your hands or just rough or what?
Nah, they were just rough.
Just rough.
Yeah, and he was like, squeezed my hand pretty hard.
You're like,
I was
oh,
like,
shit.
yeah, this guy's strong.
Yeah, and that's we're talking about that, man. You protect your hands quite a bit, right? I mean, you got to, man. That's your moneymaker.
Yeah, I tried to.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So all this fighting, man, you know, you guys started this at a young age, 8, 10 years old, man. Where's this going for you guys, man? What does this look like in the future, man? 10 years from today, let's say. 5 years.
Where you at?
5 years from today, you looking back at this podcast like, damn, look at me.
Hopefully a champion or with money.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm
Just
thinking both.
A lot of money.
What weight class would you be at in 5 years, you think?
140. I
140?
I think I can make 35, but nobody thinks I can.
No.
I think I can make it.
Yeah.
I think that, no. What weight class you at, champion?
I think. Well, right now I'm still pretty good at 126, but eventually, like when I start getting a little bit older and I start like filling up more, probably like I think like the max I'll probably get is like 135, 130
Yeah.
around there.
So, man, you guys are talking about something we ain't hit on yet. I mean, that weight drop, right? Because you got to hit those pounds, right? You
Yeah.
can't be half a pound or a pound over. So, I mean, first of all, you got to stay reasonably in shape,
Yeah.
right? And you guys are fighting enough where you probably are. But these boxers who were fighting like once, twice a year maybe, and they got to drop. I mean, what was the recent one? Somebody had to drop like 3 or 4 pounds in like the day of what they weighed.
That's you. Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, that's crazy, man. Don't ever do that to yourself, man.
That's really not that bad.
It's not that bad.
I did that before my last fight.
Yeah?
I think I cut like 4 or 5.
Really?
No shit.
Yeah.
What do you do to lose that weight?
Just get in a sauna, put a sauna suit on, rub some Maybelline on yourself, and just
Sit in
you
there.
just gotta thug it out.
Yeah.
Thug it out.
You just gotta thug it out in the sauna.
Have you ever had to do that? Jorge?
Yeah, I do that every time.
Every fight?
Yeah.
That's why they tell you can't be at 135, bro.
I know. That's what they think. I swear I can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a huge difference? 5 pounds, 135, 140? Is that a big difference?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty big.
Is it
difference.
really?
Yeah.
Well, then because
Especially when you're already losing the weight.
yeah, and then too because then when you get in, that's way in fight.
Yeah.
But then the next day when you fight or whatever, you
Yeah.
get
yeah.
back up to 5-10 pounds more. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gain at least easy like 10 pounds.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right after.
So your next fight's coming up, man. Is there an opportunity for people to sponsor you guys or do anything like that?
Yeah.
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 How can people reach out to sponsor you? Do you know, like, who can they get a hold of?
They can follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
It's just my name, Izak Carlos.
Okay.
And then you send me a message or Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Why
send
don't
me
you
a
spell
message.
that out for them so people know?
IZAKCARLOS.
Okay.
And
And
then-
Instagram,
Yeah.
holler at you.
Yeah.
What about you, Jorge? Same?
Yeah, the same Instagram. My thing is it's Jorge C. Yeah.
It's Jorge.
So
Oh, Instagram?
ITSJORGE
Okay.
and then C.
And you guys are both taking sponsors right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like, to put a logo?
Literally, yeah, like for short, like to be on the shorts, or we make
Patch.
shirts sometimes
Okay.
that people can wear.
Okay.
They get put on those. Yeah.
Is that the only way they can get a hold of you? Is there a website or anything, man, to get
A
like
website now.
just there? Just message you?
Yeah.
Shoot you a DM and
Yeah.
then go from there. Anybody want to sponsor, man, holler at them.
And you guys, I mean, we were talking about this before we actually started doing this. You guys actually have jobs, right?
Oh yeah.
So you have your own painting business?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the business, man?
It's just a painting business. It's Premium Paints.
That's a good painting name.
Yeah.
I'd hire you. Premium Paints, man. Come on.
Premium Paints, man.
And Isaac, help out?
Yeah, I work with them.
Yeah. Damn. That's got to be unique.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, yo, bro, I need you to paint this shit over here. Do better than last time, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I be getting on.
Yeah, it's like that a little bit.
You're messing up our money, man. You got to take your time, do it right.
So, who would you say, man, for both of you guys, who's the person or people most like influential so far in your life to help get you to this point?
I'd say my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And my mom. Just seeing everything they've done for me to like do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty inspiring, and that's what kind of gets me.
Yeah, they're there for your wins, they're there for your losses and everything in between, right?
Yep.
What about you, Isaac?
Probably say my parents too.
Parents?
You know, like my dad helps me with like all my training.
Yeah.
You know, tell me what I need to do, what not to do, and then my mom, you know, she helps us with like the meal preps, and so we're eating right.
Right.
And you know, it's just a lot of the sacrifices that they made for us. You know, it's just like I want to be able to repay them back by doing this the right way, and then giving, you know, them like so like they don't have to work anymore. You know.
And don't forget Theo needs that Lamborghini. Don't forget Theo, man. Hardest workout. What is it? Is it the same for both of you, or easy or different?
Like drill.
Yeah, hardest boxing drill you got to do. I did see a clip. One of you, I forgot which one, was trying to do the air ball.
Oh, that was me.
That looked hard.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably either sprints or burpees. I hate burpees.
Burpees?
Yeah.
That's like
it's like, I feel like for some people it's like nothing, but I don't know why. It's just like,
it's because you're long.
It's because you're tall, man.
It might be why.
That's why.
Yeah.
Your legs take a little bit longer to get it up and down, you know.
Yeah.
What about you, Isaac?
I'd probably say working out when you're cutting weight is like the hardest thing. Like,
working out?
No matter like what the workout is, it's just miserable the whole time.
Just getting motivated to do it?
Yeah, because you're hungry, you're thirsty,
and
you're still having to like sweat it out. You're like, man, I don't want to do this no more.
Man.
And it's just like anything, like just shadow boxing, jump rope, and you're like, man, I don't want to be
What's that workout look like? I mean, how often? Is it every day, 5 days a week, 6 days
6 days a week?
6 days a week,
Yeah.
Monday through Saturday, Sunday break?
Yeah.
Oh,
At least 2 times a day.
Yeah. And on your meal preps, you guys got a cheat day. Some days you go no cheat day
No
at all.
cheat day.
They don't look like they've had a cheat day since they were born.
Well, I mean,
man. Look at them, man.
you know, they're in training, man. They're about to get to camp, so it's a little bit of pre-camp going on, I'm sure.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I'm in camp right now.
Oh,
You're in camp right now?
Well, yeah, you're fighting next month.
Yeah.
So you're doing them burpees right now, huh?
I actually don't do a lot of burpees, but yeah, I'm working out a lot.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite boxing movie, Isaac?
Favorite boxing movie? That's a good one. I'll probably say Rocky 4.
Oh, man, that's a classic.
I like Rocky 4.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, I love that movie.
You remember the first time you saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Man, the music in that movie is insane.
Yeah. You just get goosebumps watching the last fight. You're just like, man.
Drago,
Yeah.
he made me hate a whole country. He made me hate a whole country.
I didn't really like those movies.
No? You didn't like
not
boxing
really.
movies?
No? What about you then?
Mine's Southpaw. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the name.
Southpaw with
Southpaw's
Josh.
Is that the one where his wife dies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it's
they're
Southpaw.
he's like fighting with the other guy, and somebody pulls out a gun. And,
Yeah. There's a good boxing movie. It's with Cuba Gooding Jr. D-Rod. Skipping my mind right now, but it's Cuba Gooding Jr. And
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
I can't think of the name either. But I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to both of y'all, and you guys gotta watch that movie, man. It's a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Check that out.
is it an older one?
It is an older one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like in the 90s.
Oh.
I think it was in the 90s.
You guys know those older films? You guys watch those older
I
films?
mean, he said Rocky
No.
before.
Rocky IV. Oh, I got a little trivia question for you. All right, let's see if you know this one. I'm sure you do. All right, Clint Eastwood, he made his movie with Hilary Swank. You remember that boxing movie? It's an older movie. You know who Clint Eastwood is, right?
No.
You don't know? See,
I was gonna say they don't even know
that's what I'm saying. I want to do a little older trivia. You know, so there's a movie called Dad, the Clint Eastwood boxing movie he made with Hilary Swank. It's called $1 Million Baby.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one.
$1 Million Baby.
That's
man.
a sad ass movie.
At the end, it's pretty sad.
But it's good. It is good.
Wait, is that the one where she dies on the...
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't die because of that, but she got paralyzed basically.
He pulls the cord in.
Yeah, she wanted them
that
to
one.
because her family was all.
I have
screwed
seen
up.
that movie.
Okay. Yeah.
I just didn't know the names.
Yeah. Well, see, I was trying to do a little trivia deal too. Man.
Yeah.
What do you think about the new the spin-off from Rocky? Creeds.
Those are pretty good.
Those are pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I like those movies too.
Yeah. Those are legit. All right, so who we rooting for lately? Professional boxers, like outside of you guys, obviously.
Tank.
Tank?
Yeah.
Tank?
Yeah. Ever since I forgot what fight.
Ryan Garcia?
No, it was like way before that. I wanted that fight to happen though, because I wanted him to
Do what he did?
To fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you guys think about Terrence Crawford?
He's a beast.
40 and 0, man.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
That dude's 40 and 0.
Yeah. What he did to Errol was crazy.
Yeah, man.
I did not expect that to happen.
You think he'll beat Canelo?
Ugh. I think so.
Really?
I think he's
I
too
don't know,
small.
man.
I think he's too small.
But
I think Canelo's too big.
he's a monster, man. I mean,
Canelo's
I ain't trying to take
dude.
away. Canelo's my boy, man.
Listen, man, Canelo, that dude, I mean, we said this earlier, you fight like a Mexican. That dude is a Mexican fighter, man.
I don't know. That's a tough one, man.
I ain't never seen nobody like truly like rock Canelo, you know?
What do you think about Benavidez?
An older
getting
fight.
at him?
I don't know if you've seen it.
It was when he was 19. He
Yeah.
got knocked. He almost got knocked out by it was Cotto's brother. He got hit with the hook. But I mean, that was when he was 19 though.
Was he pro? He was
He
pro?
was pro. He was pro.
Because I remember him early on coming in. I was telling people about Canelo Alvarez like
Yeah.
15 years ago.
But now, I mean, he's a whole different fighter, man.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, that's a tough one, man.
I was
What do you
like,
think? What do you think about the Benavidez with him?
I mean, he's good. I don't think he'll beat Canelo.
I don't think
though.
he'll beat Canelo.
No.
Nah, I think Canelo's too good.
How many years do you think Canelo got more?
How old is he right now? Like 34?
34. At strong 34. Might even be pushing 35, actually.
Probably like 5.
Yeah,
5 more
that's
years?
I feel like once you hit 40 at like boxing, that's when you start kind of like going down a little
No
bit.
way.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I think like 4 to 5.
Wow.
You guys ever keep up on or know any of them older boxers, like besides Tyson and all them, like back in the early days? You guys ever check out any of that old footage?
Not really.
No.
Oh, like the footage?
Well, like like Roberto Duran, any of those old school guys, you know?
Oh no, I don't watch that far back.
You don't watch none of that?
Maybe like whenever they pop up on my feed,
Yeah.
I'll watch them.
You'll
Like,
check out
cause
some of
sometimes
it.
like whole fights will pop up on my feed, and I'll just sit there and watch
A lot,
it.
that-
a lot of people
some of
say the
those-
middleweight was way better back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the 80s.
Yeah, well, they were going 15 rounds. And, I mean, they were pretty solid.
It's crazy.
too.
With
It was
those like
nuts, man.
mittens.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like-
Their gloves are crazy back in the day. It was
Man.
like,
Well, even like I brought it up. We had this guest, man, and there was this old boxer right in the 20s, and it impressed me because I was following up, did up some research on it. This guy named Willie Pep, some Italian dude, and he was 229 and 11. He had an actual his back in the 20s, bro, and his
In the pros?
yeah, man, he's an Italian dude, and but he actually fought 241 fights. But he won 229. Like in that era, it was common for them to fight that many times.
Yeah.
Even Roberto Duran, he won 109 or I think 119 fights.
I think Chavez had a lot too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Chavez had a lot.
Yeah. That's nuts, man.
That's who I
Shit.
remember, like, when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Chavez was still fighting.
Oh, yeah,
And then,
yeah,
of course,
yeah.
De La Hoya, came along.
Did you guys watch that De La Hoya documentary that came out last year?
I didn't watch
You
it.
didn't see it?
I don't watch it.
I didn't know that there was one. Did you see it?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, man. Since he's all kind of in the hype now because him and Canelo been going at it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I didn't even know it was on, but it's on HBO. So he pulled it. I just started watching it actually last night, and it shows some some shit when he started, when he was in boxing, Golden Gloves, went to the Olympics. It's on HBO, man. Check it out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have to check that out.
Yeah, man.
All right, you guys jamming. What music you jamming to when you're training? When you getting ready?
I listen to anything. I don't know.
Give me an artist.
Depends
Give me
on the mood, honestly.
Yeah.
I listen to some country. I like the Kid Leroy a lot.
Kid Leroy?
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Who was he? I don't even know if I've ever heard him.
What kind of music is that?
It's kind of like
Like
hip hop rap,
Yeah.
kind of.
Okay.
Kid
Yeah.
Leroy.
Yeah, he's done a song with Justin Bieber.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, this is like most famous one, ain't it?
yeah.
Yeah. I listen
I
more
have
like
heard of
OGZ and like Shoreline Mafia. I listen more of them.
Oh, Jeezy?
OGZ.
Oh, Jeezy?
All
Okay.
right, man.
I'm going to check that out.
Yeah. What
Short
song?
Line Mafia?
Yeah.
Shoreline.
Shoreline.
Shoreline Mafia.
I was like, Short Line. Okay. Shoreline. So is that like hip hop or something?
Yeah, it's a lot of rap.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Well, listen, we're going to wrap up here a little bit, man. First of all, man, really appreciate you guys joining us here on Enterrupt KC, man. Saw you guys out here, saw the story, you guys out here fighting. You guys are brothers, man. It's unique, right? I mean, is there like a lot of brothers out here fighting with each other?
I mean, there's a couple, but
Yeah, there's a couple.
But, I mean, in Kansas City?
Not really.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people who have kids who fight, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
or wanted to fight along the way, but I don't know anybody that has brothers that are fighting professionally now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we, with our Enterrupt KC, man, we want to showcase your guys' talent, man. Let the world know, those that don't know. People in Kansas City, man, that probably don't even know that we got some two brothers here doing great things, man.
Yeah.
So, want to get your story out here, man, to everybody,
Absolutely, man.
No, we definitely appreciate you guys for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely, man. So, a couple more fun little activities before we sign off here. Separately, we'll start with you, Jorge. Tell us you're from KC without telling us you're from KC.
Like, what do you mean? Like, say something.
Something only Kansas Cityans could relate to or know about. Only
How
Kansas
good
City.
the barbecue is.
But that's more,
Barbecue?
yeah, that's good. But a lot of people know us for barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
Which
I mean,
one
you
do
gotta
like?
taste it to believe it.
How about I know how to pronounce Olathe?
Oh yeah.
Hey, no, you're right though, bro.
Yeah.
Barbecue. number
What barbecue
one.
place you going to?
There's this one by my house.
Johnny's.
No.
Oh, wait, you live in Olathe, right?
Yeah.
What's out there?
What
Q39.
is it called?
No, it's not out there. Casey Joe's is out there, right?
Yeah, Casey Joe's. I think it's that one.
Off 119.
Yeah, that's the one by
Yeah.
Panda Express.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that place.
Can't go wrong with Casey
Yeah.
Joe's.
Yeah, man.
Isaac, tell us you're from KC without telling us you're from KC.
Hitting a new pothole every day.
The streets, man.
You already know that's a
Them
Kansas City
streets,
thing, man. Bam, bam. You got a car?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a Camaro.
A Camaro?
Yeah.
Oh, you working your
man.
way to the Lamborghini? Yeah, we see you. We see you. All right. So we do this little thing, man. Just real quick. Interrupt KC, people, places, and things. You guys can pick one or the other. You can pick both. Got to give us a reason why, though. Okay. So I'm gonna start, D-Rod.
Yeah.
Let's do Patrick Mahomes or Salvador Perez. Jorge.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
He got us a couple rings. Not us, but Chiefs.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
It's
we
us,
didn't have
it's us.
shit before that, bro. Yeah, y'all are young. You grew up in the greatest generation of Chiefs
Yeah.
football,
Yeah, no, he definitely got me watching more football.
man.
Because before him, like whenever Alex was quarterback, I did not watch football at all.
No,
No.
at all growing up at all.
No, like nothing.
You didn't watch any sports.
No, I watched. Actually, no, I didn't watch any sports.
Dad,
just boxing.
Dad kept you in the gym. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you ain't got time for that. Get your ass over.
I
here
mean,
to
I
the
would just
gym.
watch like the boxing fights and like I don't even know if I watched UFC fights back then. But yeah,
Yeah, no, Patrick Mahomes, man, he changed a lot of people's lives. around
Oh
here,
yeah,
for
man.
real.
No doubt, no
For
doubt.
real.
All right, I got another one for you. Tech 9 versus Eminem. Eminem is kind of like St. Joe, right? So that's still kind of.
Isaac.
Take 9.
Of course, man.
Yeah,
Easy work.
Easily.
Of course, man. Easy.
He's a KC goat, man.
Yeah.
He represents, man.
What's your favorite Tech 9 song? You got one?
What's the one that's the Red Kingdom one? That's one I like that one a lot.
Oh yeah, Red Kingdom.
Yeah.
Man, before every Chiefs
No
game.
doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Before every Chiefs game,
Every
man.
Chiefs game.
All right, let's do
Man.
Worlds of Fun or Oceans of Fun, Isaac.
What's it fun?
Worlds of Fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily. I don't like walking around like all like wet.
I heard that.
But bro,
man.
you a boxer, bro. You in shape. Like you take the shirt off and just walk around, you know?
They might kick him out.
They might kick him out. Man, why he walking around like he trying to fight somebody? He should be here to swim.
All right, I got another place. Power and Light versus Lenexa Public Market.
The what public market?
Lenexa.
What's that?
It's Kansas's Power and Light. They got space over there. I don't know.
Power and Light.
Power
okay.
and Light.
Yeah, I've never
You
heard
never
of
heard of
it.
it?
Heard of that one.
It's over off of 635. It's over off 635.
Yeah, it's over there somewhere.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
All right, the Peanut or Tanner's?
Peanut.
Peanut?
Yeah. I love the wings.
The wings.
The wings. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wings are fire. Fire. Go ahead, D-Rod.
My turn. Okay, here we go. How about let's do another place, man. Let's do. Oh man,
There's a lot to choose from.
there is a lot to
Do a
choose
food.
from.
Do one of them foods you
food?
was doing earlier.
Okay.
Gorditas or empanadas?
Here we go. Yeah, man. Let's break it down. Well, you guys are in training, so you probably ain't doing none of this.
He's
What
like,
ab-
they don't have cheat days. They don't need none of that
Yeah, I
shit.
know it, man.
Pops, they don't need none of this, do they?
What about some tacos versus gorditas?
Probably tacos.
Tacos.
Yeah.
So y'all are in Olathe, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a new restaurant in Gardner called El Luchador. It has empanadas and tacos, and they're like from Jalisco. My friend, he helped start it. They're from Jalisco, man. Like legit homemade fucking fire ass food, man.
Really?
Legit, and it's like 10 minutes down the street from you guys.
Gardner's a growing place.
Man,
They're growing.
Go down there, and he has these badass ITRA icons. These ITRA. They went down there and they painted these murals of wrestlers, these luchadores, on the wall.
Yeah, it was dope.
Badass.
It's real
man.
dope.
For
I
real.
have to go there whenever I'm after these.
After you knock out that dude, just go get in your car and go down the
Go
highway.
get some food, man.
Go down the highway. All right. Let's do Royals playoff run or Chiefs playoff run.
Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, do you remember the Royals playoff run?
Not really.
That's
I really didn't watch baseball.
Yeah.
But
I think I was like a sophomore.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think I was
Or-
like I would have been
I was
like
a
8th
freshman
grade.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7th grade.
It changed the city, man. It really kind of propelled the city into what it is now.
Really?
I think, yeah, man, because it was before the Chiefs actually
Yeah.
made a run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Royals started winning. One more, D-Rod.
One more? Okay. All right, my bad. What about menudo versus pozole? You guys eat that?
Depends on my mood.
Really?
Yeah.
You hungover? No, I'm just joking.
Nah, which one are you? Are you menudo or pozole guy?
I don't
You
really like
both?
menudo.
You don't like menudo?
My
you like
God,
pozole?
I knew I liked you the minute I saw you.
Isaac, you're a menudo guy?
I'll eat it, but
Pops. Menudo or pozole? Both?
it just depends.
Okay.
I'm a
all right,
pozole
all right.
guy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a menudo
Pozole
guy.
all the way, man.
Yeah.
Pozole. You guys have family in Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go down there?
Yeah.
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 Chihuahua.
Chihuahua? Andale.
Yeah.
Is that Pops?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what's that? I mean, you grew up going down there?
Yeah, we would go like once a year,
Yeah.
for a week or two. Yeah, I really liked it down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like how like small everything is, and like how I can just like go walk down to the street and just.
It's different though,
yeah,
right?
it's different. Yeah.
You guys
It's
speak Spanish?
No.
It's almost better different though, man. Like, cause
Yeah.
everything's close. Family's real right there, man.
You know everybody.
Know everybody, and every morning people are like, good morning, good
Yeah.
afternoon, good evening. You know,
Yeah.
it's just different manners, man, all around.
Yeah, people are nice.
You guys rocking the hats and everything, the belt buckles. When you go down there, what you doing?
I do.
No, not me.
You do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
getting rhythm, right?
yeah.
All right. Even though you don't speak Spanish, do you have a favorite Spanish word? Do you guys know a word? What's your favorite word, man?
I don't know. I really don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, I don't really speak it to
No.
have to like
No,
have a
to
favorite
know it.
word, really.
Shit, Carlos, that'd be my favorite word. My last name.
That was a good
Shit.
If that counts, then yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, listen, fellas, it has been a pleasure, man, sitting with you guys here tonight at Leo Moreno Boxing, man. We wish you guys the best of luck, man,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your next fight and in the mini fights after that. Appreciate you, Pops, for bringing them down, man. You guys are going to do great things, man.
Yeah.
Keep representing the city.
Yeah, no doubt.
Thank you.
Your fight is it's in Nashville,
Yeah.
July.
July 20th.
Is there any way that people can watch that?
I might have a link
Okay.
further down.
Okay. How can people get tickets?
Uh,
I mean, the reason why, because there's people, man, our crowd, our audience, man.
Especially like your hairs, right?
Yeah.
So how can people get tickets to your fight?
They're gonna be posted, I think, later this week,
Okay.
and it's just gonna be on my Instagram. So I'm just gonna post a link,
That's what's up.
and then all you have to do is just click it and just
get on there,
Yeah.
or even on Harris, right? You then go
Yeah.
to the Harris.
on day of, they still
Okay.
take us at the door.
That's what's up. Well, that's what's up, man. Again, thank you guys, man. Really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Thanks for
Appreciate your
taking the time.
I know it's late. Enjoy training, the rest of training.
yeah.
Get to camp, man. Go whoop some ass, you know.
Don't get them burpees, man.
Represent the city, man. All right, we're going to get out of here,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Interrupt KC, JL.
D-Rob, man. Thanks, everybody.
Like, share, follow, subscribe, man. This has been fun. We out of here. Peace.
Bye.